Hello and welcome back to Alex Goes Sailing. I'm down at Rutland Water, as you can see. This is the 2023 Try a Trailer Sailor weekend. I'm actually taking out a bunch of you lot on Meraki, which is going to be quite exciting. This potentially is her last sail, so we'll have to see how we get on. We've got the thrust me kicker and we're going to whack it on the back of Meraki, and we're going to see how it does. We're going to test it out and yeah, see how it manages, because on Rutland Water you're not allowed to use a petrol outboard or anything that uses dinosaur squeezings, so it has to be electric. So the Thrust Me Kicker lot have kindly sent this to me, so we're going to give it a go, give it a whirl, but we'll be able to use it on the tender. Nice small package, you can tuck it away somewhere and whack it on the back and see how it does. You heard me right, this is Meraki's last sail with me, and I'm really happy that I got to take some of you lot out for a sail with me. I've wanted to do something like this for a while, and doing it at the Trailer Sailor weekend was just brilliant. I didn't get much footage as I was busy chatting and sailing with some awesome people, but I did get the drone up. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and be sure to watch to the end and see if you can guess what I'm up to next. Leave all your guesses in the comments below, and a big thanks to everyone that came out to join me on Meraki for her last sail. Right, we'll give it a go for the first time. So, magnetic kill switch. Right, let's see. Ooh. She works. Needs a bit more juice though, so we might have to charge it up a bit later, but 61% should do us for the day. Look at this, absolutely beautiful wing on wing. Bit shifty, but what, we're doing 5 knots and 15 knots of wind? Flying. Right, so it's been an awesome weekend for the Try a Trailer Sailor weekend. Saw loads of awesome people and took them out on the boat, which is really cool. And being as it's possibly the last sail of Meraki, it's also quite a good occasion for it. The weather today, it's now Monday, and you can see it's quite grey, a few splodges of rain, but it's meant to be a lot more. Oh, focus Alex, going wing on wing, my favourite as always, and glad I can get that in. But we've got about 12 to 15 knots of true wind. And because we're on a lake, it's dead flat, so nice smooth sailing. So to go over the weekend, because I couldn't film much because I was a bit busy, Saturday was a pretty good day, decent amount of wind when it filled in, and we only had 2 showers, and I managed to duck one of those, so that's good. And then yesterday was really good. As you can see by my red face, the sun came out and I wasn't prepared for it, especially this time of year. Yeah, very nice day, perfect sailing. A bit of a lull midday, but yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It was a good day on the water, met some awesome people. Yeah, today's just like a chill day. There's the Rutland cruise. And then a little later on, we'll pull Meraki out of the water, and possibly for the last time, we'll have to see. But I've been on some pretty big adventures on this little bathtub, like the Isles of Scilly, one of the highlights I think. That trip was quite epic, and I'll throw up some clips now. That's probably the most epic, just because you're going out into the middle of the sea. There's some tiny little tropical islands, tropical for the UK that is, and buzzing about, being the smallest boat there, and actually getting there, and then getting back as well, and being able to beach and buzz around in the shallows. Such an awesome little boat, and you don't really need a massive boat to do all of this kind of stuff, and especially if you only want to do weekends or long weeks. Yeah, 21 foot's all you need. Small boats rock. Another one of the epic adventures is probably the Round the Island races that I've done. Pretty awesome, great results on both of them for this size boat anyway. And she coped well in pretty tough seas. Other cool adventures, like with the one with Sam when we went to Bembridge. That was just a fun, relaxing little day. Although we didn't have much wind for it, it was still awesome. Right, just switched to another tack. No flying bird. So we're going up the other side of the lake now. But another awesome adventure was the one down to Lulworth, and that was from Haley Island. And that was probably one of the longer solo trips I did, and that was pretty epic. And then we also had that trip down from Dartmouth to Plymouth and then back with the little event with the outboard. And I had to repair that little mount with a bit of ply now. Got the little thrust me kicker on the back of it now for the lake, because it's electric. It actually pushes this thing along at a decent pace, 2.5 knots. And that's at boost mode, so I can only do that for half an hour. But I mean, it's pretty good for lake, and if I was just buzzing about a harbour, it'd be ideal just to get back in. But back to some of my earlier adventures on this thing when I first took it out for its first sail, and we had some orange tan sails on the boat that didn't look quite right and didn't fit, and they were baggy. You could almost sleep in it like a hammock. That was a pretty cool one. Sam on the boat with his beer when the boat was beached. Epic memories were made on this little bathtub, and she's done well. And I expect she'll go on many other adventures as well.
Don't be afraid of the dark, be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby. Don't let them rain on your spark. Keep it close to your heart. All of the pressure's gonna drive you crazy. Close your eyes to the madness. In the morning, it's all gonna vanish. Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you. Not every light is gonna guide you.
Yeah, when I blow up, I'ma soar high like Peter Pan. In real life, be living out my dreams. If I'm waking up, it's in a foreign land. Whole wrist covered up in ice. Dealership, never asked the price. I hit the mall and ball with my dogs. Yeah, I swipe it once without thinking twice, cause this what I was made for. Man, I know this what I came for. On a big stage, couple thousand people, and they do whatever I say so. Have chicks hair color of the rainbow. Yeah, chains on me like Django. Be a long way from my tank low, cause my Tesla charge for them bank rolls. And I'm grinding, money on my mind, and I'm headed to the top. I won't stop until I find it. Write my name in diamonds, but all these lights are blinding. I wonder, is it worth it? Feel like I'm losing my mind. Yeah, remind me.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby. Don't let them rain on your spark. Keep it close to your heart. All of the pressure's gonna drive you crazy. Close your eyes to the madness. In the morning, it's all gonna vanish. Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid, don't be afraid.
since I blew up, everybody telling me that I'm the man. Same people gave me the finger, they reaching out for me to give a hand. In a different city and my pills came, cause this tour don't happen, I feel pain. And the girl with me say she down for life, but she don't even know what's my real name. Just try to get what she came for. And ain't nothing I got safe though, cause when the money go wild, everybody get a piece, but it's looking like I ain't on the payroll. Got a big house made out of Play-Doh, and a plastic crown for my halo, but still a long way from my tank low, cause my Tesla charged for them bank rolls. And I'm grinding, money on my mind, and I'm headed to the top. I won't stop until I find it. Write my name in diamonds, but all these lights are blinding. I wonder, is it worth it? Feel like I'm losing my mind, yeah, remind me.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby. Don't let them rain on your spark. Keep it close to your heart. All of the pressure's gonna drive you crazy. Cause you rise to the madness. In the morning, it's all gonna vanish. Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you.
We're just buzzing along at about 4 knots, and we've got the wind sensor giving us our readings. We've got about 10 knots of wind. It's a bit windier down the other end of the lake just because of the funneling of the 2 channels with where the wind's coming from. But yeah, these trees aren't helping me out much at all. You can kind of see the dead spots, just trying to stay in the wind. Oh, here's a nice gust. Well, we've got a right proper lean on now. But I'm gonna finish off this little last sail and enjoy myself, and I'm gonna get back to the dock and pull her out for the last time. Hey, more wind. Trim up these sails one last time and blast past some of these other boats in front of me. I'm sure I can do it. I'm sure Meraki can do it. Whee! Speed! Right, you should see we're on 85% battery on step 5. So the step down from boost mode, which is step 6. We're going into about 10 knots of wind, and we're doing 2 knots over ground, which is pretty impressive. You can see we're passing some markers. That's kind of speed we're getting. This is not meant for this boat, but it's doing a really good job. I wonder if I put it in boost mode what we'll go up to. I doubt we'll gain much more, just because it can't really push that, but it's doing good anyway. Look at this, 2 knots. This thing has done the treat today. Battery lasts quite a while, and I think it's pretty close to what they say. It's hard to tell because you're not really meant to have it on a boat this size. There's the dock. You can see the Astus getting pulled away, and it's my turn to get on the dock. Alright, that's it. Meraki is back on the dock. I'm back on the dock, and we're going to pull her out for the last time. She's done well. Should be an easy pack up. Just dropping the mast and heading home. So nice and easy. 3-hour drive back. So I'm gonna go fetch Brutus and get started. Look at this. Out the water cruiser ground. Spotted another Vivacity 650. Looks to be in somewhat good shape. Just has been sailed in a little while. Interesting trailer setup. Very nice.
Yeah. You must be blinded by the lights. We came to shine here. Watch it look daytime in the night. We bring the vibes here. We full of life, you keep the change. Keep the change. They hate and say we went and changed. Why stay the same? You must be blinded by the lights. You must be blinded by the lights, lights. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Right, that was a wonderful last sail. As you can tell, it's the start of the 2023 season, and you missed a little something at the end of last season. So I think you should see that.